Hey, Ray, real quick before we
Yeah.
start the party episode, tell them what your
Yeah.
father said to you New Year's Eve.
Oh, yo. So yeah, New Year's Eve after our watch night service, I went up to my dad to say Happy New Year. I gave him dap, brought it in for a hug. Before we even broke for the hug, he was like, "Yo, Happy New Year! You speaking at your grandfather's funeral?" Mind you, my granddad ain't even die yet. I was just like, "Huh?"
Oh my
He was
god.
like, "Yeah." I'm like, all right. Well, I guess Happy New Year. That's that's how we got the year rolling, docs.
What?
Crazy, right?
And then I called him soft on Sunday when I saw him crying.
Oh my god.
I was like, "Yo, you soft, bro."
What up, good people? This is your boy DJ Brown, aka Daytoven. We here with episode number 4 with the Brody's podcast. We like to call it the Brody Potty. You know what I mean? We are ridiculous. This is a group chat turn podcast. We here for another episode. I got my 3 brothers here with me. I got my baby brother here with me, Contrell Reagan, aka.
Pastor K, what up, y'all?
How you
Good.
feeling?
Bro, I'm great, man. I'm in the land of the living, just having a great time, man. I'm glad to be here with my brothers tonight, man.
Yes, sir. I got the eldest brother, William Shemaine Brown, aka.
Future Patriarch. What up, peeps? How y'all doing?
Man, good, man. You good?
Yeah, I'm good, man. A little tired, but I'm gonna make it through.
Yes, sir, man. Listen, last but not least, got one of my best friends, man, Ray Monroe, aka.
Voice of reason.
But why did you have to scoot up just to say it?
Because we about to have an episode.
Hey, man.
We about
Hey.
to have an episode.
Shout out to the whole Smith family. I know a week ago you buried your grandfather who lived a long life. What?
It's all good. It's all good. Absent from the body, present with the Lord, Doc.
Ray actually eulogized his grandfather, man, and this is my first time seeing him
really?
preach. This is my first time seeing him preach, and I didn't even tell Ray this because we haven't got to speak rather. And man, great job, bro.
I appreciate you, yo.
Tuned up.
Control look pissed. Control, why you look so mad?
Because, man.
Because I ain't tell you.
Hey,
Well,
real quick.
I seen
Go
the
ahead.
story though. I seen a Instagram story. He had his little what do you call
Lapel.
it? Joel Osteen mic.
Hey, Ray, real quick before we start the party episode, tell him what your father said to you New Year's Eve.
Oh, yo. So, yeah. New Year's Eve after our watch night service, I went up to my dad to say Happy New Year. I gave him dap, brought it in for a hug. Before we even broke for the hug, he was like, "Yo, Happy New Year! You speaking at your grandfather's funeral?" Mind you, my granddad ain't even die yet. I was just like, "Huh?"
Oh my god.
He was like, "Yeah." I'm like, "All right. Well, I guess Happy New Year." That's how we got the year rolling, docs.
What?
Crazy, right?
And then I called him soft on Sunday when I saw him crying.
Oh my god.
I was like, "Yo, you soft, bro."
Come on, man. Come on. Hey, man. All right, so we got a good episode, man. The first topic, man, it's rumored, but it's rumored to be absolutely very, very much so true, man. The beautiful Draya, age 39, has a 21-year-old son, all right? And I believe she has a son that's about 17 as well. She's rumored to be dating and pregnant by NBA Rockets player Jalen Green, who was also 21. So I looked in the comments online and everything on Instagram, and they are shaming her. Most everybody's killing her. Few people was like, man, she grown, he grown, leave him alone, mind your business type stuff. But most of everyone is killing him. So let me ask you, Will, give me when you read something like that, forget that they're celebrities. Well, no. Do they get a pass because they're celebrities? Because he's rich, he's a millionaire already, so it's not like he's not your normal 21-year-old. How do you look at that?
I mean, honestly, like, I don't think he get a pass. I think it's weird because they're actually in a relationship. Like, I will understand, like, if there was just just playing around. You know what I'm saying? Not playing around, but you know what I'm saying, and keeping things casual rather. If you
Mm-hmm.
keeping things casual, you know what I'm saying. I get it. This man got, what I'm saying, money. He got a dope career. He's out. He's enjoying his life. He's in his prime. Why you like not for nothing? Like nothing against older women, but why you locking yourself down with her for? You know what I'm saying? You should be out enjoying your life, you know what I'm saying? Focusing on your career. When it comes to women, you know what I'm saying? Of course, you know what I'm saying? You like that female companionship, but it don't have to be serious. Have friends.
Mm.
Mm.
I think him as a 21-year-old, I think he doing the wrong thing, and he gonna realize later on. But I think in on the side of what's her name?
Drea.
Right.
Bugging. Draya. On the side of her, I believe it's a manipulation thing because simple fact, he green right now. He
How,
is
how
really
old is
green.
she though? How old is she?
39.
Yeah, she green right now, and she know he don't know no better. You know what I'm saying? Like she's taking, advantage of the fact that he ain't as experienced in like relationships as she is, and just kind of seducing this man. Like it's easier, you know what I'm saying, for an older woman to seduce a young man like a 21 year. It's easy. And I felt she's like really trying to just capitalize on it because of his status, what he do, who he is. Like that's what this is about.
I mean,
Okay.
it's definitely taking advantage at his finest, but I feel like I don't know who's to say that he don't know what he really doing though. Because you got some very mature 21-year-old dudes. He's 21, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
21.
Like, yeah. I mean, you got some 21-year-old dudes that know what they want. They like older women. I mean, they like them like that. And I feel like I don't know. I feel like he knows what he's doing, but on the other hand, she really trying to take advantage. That's probably her motive. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I think he knows what he's doing.
Mm.
Honestly, I don't think so. Like think back to
Oh,
when you was 21, bro.
But when we were 21, we ain't have $40 million in the bank either. And I'm not saying 40 million,
yeah.
40. I'm not saying money makes you smart, but you're contracted with people, a publicist when you have that, and you're this, the star of a franchise. You got a publicist, you got a manager, not to mention,
Yeah. Look at
and,
all
and
the millionaires just get in trouble.
yeah, and I get that, but I think at 21, when you have all that around you, you grow up. You can. It can be a chance that you grow up a little quicker than we were at 21. That's what I'm saying, and it could be positive. It could be the other way where you're that much more childish than we were, or not. I don't want to say childish. You were more adolescent, more immature than we were at 21. What you got, Ray?
Mhm.
Um, I kind of think like he said, he's 21. He know what he want. Um, and maybe older women is his thing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, for some dudes, moms are the thing that does it for them. They got a thing for moms. Um, I mean, he's 21. I understand the age difference, and it's a little weird knowing that you got a son that age. I mean, I don't know. It might be a little weird to, see somebody that could be your son slapping your cheeks and then like shooting hoops with your son. Like that's weird. It's like he's like your brother dad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
So,
eh, mm,
come on, man. So, all right. So let's go a step further.
yeah.
Will, you have a daughter? Ray and Catrell, y'all don't have kids. Y'all don't have kids yet. Let's just say y'all do have a daughter, how would you feel if your 21-year-old daughter brought a 39-year-old man over?
Slap,
Huh?
slap. I'm slapping it. It's
For what?
nothing else. Gigi getting slapped because first of all, you 21. What you bringing a old ass man home? No, like what? You 21. Like you still supposed to be in them books.
Well,
Like
hold on. But Will, wouldn't maybe she's being smart because she knows that as that man gets older, his value is appreciating.
nah, dog. Know what you doing now?
Ah.
My joint against me, but nah, bro. I'm sorry. Nah, Gigi's
So,
gonna be different because I'm sitting here and I'm training her up from young to what to expect, what to look out for, the guys to go after. Nah.
so
Because like
okay,
that
go
may be
ahead.
the case. That may be the case. You know what I'm saying? That they do appreciate with age, but
Mhm.
still, there's a lot of 40-year-old dudes, 39-year-old dudes still out here playing like they 22, 23. Like, nah.
Mhm. I mean,
Um,
what if he cool? What if he a wholesome guy?
Nah, it's still not happening.
Bro, I feel like you saying that because she's your baby
I
girl, but
think
Nah,
I
so
get
because
it.
that's
absolutely,
it's
he's doing that because
not
I mean
it's
he's always
dumb.
going to be
No,
her protector.
absolutely.
Yeah.
so.
I'm
What
gonna
if it was Tristan? What
it's
if it was
not.
his son
I
and he
was about
came
to
home with
ask
like
you that.
the
Yeah, if it was Tristan, same thing. If he, nah, it'll be the same thing because you bringing her to me, like you showing me you serious. Nah, like Gigi, like I told her, like honestly, marriage, she should aim for like late 20s, like 27, around that 27, 28. I told Tristan, bro, 35, up there, like 37. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, let me because you just said something. Let me ask you this. You said if he was because you would know that he's serious. So he just brought at 21. Tristan brought a 20 at 21 rather brought a 39-year-old chick around, and he was just like, yeah, we just chilling, we just having
I'm gonna
fun.
question him. He said if they just chilling having fun, it's casual, and she know the deal.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's no. I have no issues with that.
but
No,
can that not open the door to something serious?
absolutely it can, but he gonna have to be smart. He gonna have to be smart,
The
and if he
heart
stupid,
wants what the heart wants. Doc.
I promise you, if he fall for her for some dumbass reason, I'm gonna start bringing chicks around him bad, around him his age.
Hoping that he'll cheat.
When he with that old ass chick.
Hoping that he would cheat is crazy.
Exactly. I'm like, nigga, you know how flexible she is?
Yo,
He
what is
said what you
wrong
yo.
got
with
right
you?
now saying ouch,
Oh,
ouch.
good, bro.
Yo, shut up.
Yo, but you know what? That's crazy because like back, I'm married now. God rest her soul. My mom, she's like when she knew I was dating older women, she used to tell me like, leave her alone. Leave her alone. I ain't never think I thought my mom just didn't want me to date older women. Like, but in the back of her head, she really knew, like, you know, like, yo, you don't need no older woman. Like, go for something your age or just straight younger. You know what I mean? So if it was my son, I'd say the same thing. But as far as my daughter, bro, I have a daughter. I don't know, bro. I feel like if she is like 21, 22, and she met a guy that's like 38 and he try to take her serious, I gotta meet the dude. Like straight up. Like before you go on a date, before you go out, like y'all not talking on the phone at night. I need to know who this dude
But
is.
she
Like straight up.
21. You can't tell her what the hell to do. You can't
If she
stop
living in
her.
his house, yes, he can.
Nah, no. If you living in my house, you gonna come
Even,
and talk to me. That's number
even,
one.
but even then,
No, but at the end of the day, right? Is how you train, is how you train them, is how you bring them up. If your daughter respects you
Mm.
from
but
from a young child, she's gonna honor your opinion.
So opinion. So cool.
She's gonna honor your opinion. She's gonna respect the fact that yo, I gotta talk to my dad about this.
Mhm.
But to say, and I'm
I
not
mean,
saying
I agree with that. You know what I'm saying? I really do. And I'm actually, I'm trying to build a relationship like that with my daughter. Like,
Yeah,
whatever
bro.
questions I don't care what it is, even if it's stuff I want to hear. If it's about sex, bro, ask me. Because
Hmm.
I'd rather you get your answers, get your knowledge from me than, your friends.
Bro, because these people crooked, bro. Like these people out here telling girls like, "Hey, this is how you do it." Nah, nah. Come to your dad. I'm gonna tell you what it is. I'm gonna tell you. Like, I'm gonna just tell you the real, bro. Like, and I think that that exchange between a father and daughter is just so important growing up. Having mommy is one thing, but when it comes to like real life, like if your daughter can respect you as her father to come to you about some dude, even after she turns an adult,
yeah, but
you did it
you
the
don't
right
think
way,
at the
yo.
age of 21, 22, you telling her you until you talk to me, you don't talk to him on the phone and all that. You don't think that's gonna push her away to even just do it even more, like wanting to do that?
Nah, I mean, I think I think it's the way you do it, though. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I think the initial part of it is like, if she respects you and respects your thoughts and opinions about stuff like that or just dating, I feel like she's gonna come to you off rip. Like, hey, I met this guy, he's 38, 39. What should I do? Like, and I'll tell her, yo, before you go any further, let me meet him. Let me have a talk with him.
But at
Like,
21, 22, I'm like, I agree with you up until that point. Like 21, 22, like she's still in college. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, she's still in college. Nah. Like I say, like stop. Don't entertain like trying to be a wife until you after you 25. That 25 to 30 mark. That's where you do that stuff. You know what I'm saying? You still early in the 25, you still doing school, even like you start your career, like you know what I'm saying, with your career, you know what I'm saying? You building your foundation of your life. Like nah.
So, Ray, Carissa Jr. comes and brings because you like we all got Jamaican descendant, like we
you said
right?
Carissa Jr.
Yeah, his daughter, his made up daughter. But you were raised heavy in a Jamaican household. Your daughter brings um 39-year-old over. What are you saying to her?
What are you gonna say to Ray Shauna?
Ray Shauna.
Oh man, I don't even know. I mean,
I could
first
have
it's like, what are
imagined.
you thinking? Like, I want to know where your head is at. Like, why? If he, because I'm assuming it's the same case where she's like 21 and he's like, you said he's like what, 39,
Hmm.
39, 40 is what you said, DJ?
Yeah.
Mm, I don't know. Yo, part of me feels weird, but I know there are Jamaican couples in my church where I know the wife wasn't born until the husband was probably like at least 18, 19, 20. There's a there's one couple in my church and they still together to this day where there's a big age gap between them. So it's not unheard of,
Hmm.
but I'm not gonna lie, like as a father, now that
Hmm.
you asking putting me in the hot seat, it's a little different when you kind of make it hit a little closer to home. It would be weird if I saw somebody that I know could be my brother, my younger brother,
Yeah,
dating my
because
daughter.
y'all gonna have talks about being like, yeah, I was bricked up the other day. Your
Yeah.
daughter got
Or
me
they
right.
come or or they come to town and I go into the room and I see the pillows between the headboard and the wall.
I hate Will for that, yo. For
uh,
y'all don't know,
Yo,
All right, so I ain't lived in Connecticut in a while. I haven't lived in Connecticut since 2017. So I
Joe
came
did that
home.
too.
he
What
talking
you
about
say?
Trail. He talking about Trail doing that. But yeah,
Trell did
Trail
it?
got that from you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that, yo.
He told us. Yeah.
At the rush home. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Her pops up.
It was a Merry Christmas, Doc. Tell you that.
Probably in
Yo.
his mind like, "Hey, you gotta do it
Getting his
like that."
bells jingled.
And then the next morning they took family pictures with everybody.
You looking at that pillow in his mind all day. Like,
He probably threw them pillows out. He threw them-
Oh,
Oh shoot. All right. Okay, okay.
Oh, man.
So yeah, I
DJ
think
the originator of that.
yeah, man. Let me tell you what Will did right quick. I came home it was one trip in between on tour, and the guest bed was it's a steel bed frame, and you could it was loose as hell, so it always hit the wall. So I had to put a pillow so it wouldn't make that noise. I had to put a pillow in there. This dude Will gonna take a picture and put it up on Facebook. Will put
I
it.
remember that joint, bro.
Yo, I couldn't stand him, yo.
So hilarious. It's one of those things like you see it, you ain't never seen it before, but you know exactly what the heck it was used for.
Woo.
That
My,
I'm
my.
dying. Like, yeah, it is.
All right.
That's funny.
Yo,
Go ahead.
what year was that, though?
Oh,
It had to be 2000 and it had to be 2018.
Bro, you should have been rebuked for that, bro. You should have been rebuked. Speaking of rebukes, did y'all see that video of that pastor wannabe or bishop wannabe? He was doing whatever, probably after his sermon. He probably couldn't preach anyway, but he was talking and the keyboard playing. He was like a little sketchy on the keyboard, but he turned to the keyboard player and was like, "If I was your pastor, I'll fire you." Y'all seen that?
mm-hmm.
Bro.
Corny for that.
And then he goes to say
play,
flow,
just
flow,
just
whatever,
flow.
right? So I'm
Flow
like,
more.
for me, bro, first of all, y'all know musicians is probably one of the most important parts to a service. Music is the most important part to the service. You said that to me, you're gonna have to figure out how to flow by yourself, bro. Because I'm unplugging the keyboard and I might unplug your mic too. So you can have that, bro. Like, I don't know what it is with these pastors that think they can come into people's churches and
Disrespectful.
just disrespectful. What if he was even like just a musician that they hired that night, bro? Like,
Yeah, my thing is, man, pastors, preachers. Let me say preachers because it's not only pastors, right?
yeah,
Preachers gotta.
I don't think Pastor Ray would have did that.
Like preachers gotta understand, like they human beings. They can get hands, bro.
Right.
Like, stop playing. I done seen it before. I done been disrespected on the pulpit before, and I sat there and turned the organ off. I done turned the organ off when I know I wasn't out of order, right? People gotta stop playing. Listen, and this ain't no secret. Like, our good friend Jazz Joyner was on the drums, and they started shouting, and he did this offbeat, and a guy, MC that we all know, was on the mic. He was like, "Oh, the drummer can't keep up." Not even a second later,
wow.
you seen a stick flying in the air. Bang! At John Thompson Church. I can't make this up. And Jazz got up and walked off. And then Mike Davis gonna jump on the drums like, yeah, it's my turn. It's my turn.
Wow.
He was trash. But yo, preachers gotta stop this, yo. When you disrespect a grown man, like there's a way. Like Bishop Mose will rebuke people over the mic, but you have to do things. You have to do it publicly. One, he never rebuked somebody if you did something privately. I don't ever remember him doing that or ever heard of him doing that. Publicly, if you do something right there on the spot, boom, boom, you could take that because Bishop Mose was this giant, especially in Connecticut. Like you just respect it, and it's coming from a good place. These other people out here, like you doing this because you feel like nobody's gonna put their hands on you, or nobody's gonna bark back, or you used to that. Like what's the boy in Charlotte name? That always talks crazy to his musicians and singers. Young boy, he
talking
a
about
prophet.
Brian Carn.
Yeah, there's no way, bro. There is no way.
It like even that, bro. Like I love Brian Carn as a preacher. Like he's dope. Like prophesy, like he's dope. But bro, he has to be paying them top dollar for them to just sit there and not say nothing for him to talk crazy, bro. Like bro, there's no way.
Yeah.
There's no way, bro.
Only person I never heard him talk crazy about was his organist, Ira. Ira plays there. So I've never heard him talk crazy about, because I know Ira would go off on his ass. Like just straight up.
Bro.
Will, being us three, we're in church every Sunday, playing for the most part. You on the outside looking in, I always, because I like asking you these questions because literally you're literally on the outside looking in, so you're gonna give us a different point of view. Talk to me. Like when you saw that clip, what went through your mind?
I didn't understand why he was still on that piano, whatever he was on. To be honest, like I'm serious. Like I had reposted it actually, and my quote was, "If I was dude on keys, the devil would have won that day." Like I'm being honest. It's rude, and I know I'm on the outside looking in, but remember, I was a musician, like, and that has happened to me before. Correct. You remember, like, when we first moved to Memphis, Bountiful Blessings, when we started playing for Bountiful Blessings, the first day that we was there, right, it was some night service they was having, and that old lady, that crusty old lady that be on the pulpit, what was her name? You remember her?
Mother Diola Wells.
Yeah. F that, she probably bit the dust already because she was already.
No, she's still alive. She's still alive. Y'all know her too. She's a meme. God. She's a gift. She has a gift. One of the most used gifts. I'm gonna send it to y'all. Y'all know who we talk about too. Go ahead, Will.
Oh my God.
Jerk, bro. Like I'm sitting there, like after we played whatever, it goes into a praise break, right? I'm up here from Connecticut, you know what I'm saying? Next to New York, East Coast, like, you know what I'm saying? You know how, especially back in the day, when we did shout music, we
a clean 165. We used to shout like a good 165.
I'm there and they revving up, shouting music. I'm a church musician. I go into it, I'm starting, going and then she looking back at me like crazy. And then even like the musician, I'm like, what's going on? What's going on?
Yeah, we didn't
And then
know.
she's like, oh, you gotta learn, if you're a drummer, gotta learn how to hold a beat. Like she just said that in the mic in front of all the people. I'm like, what did you talking about?
Nah, the church is packed.
The church, the MD had to tell me, he's like, yeah, I understand you from up north. Like down here, we play shout music slow. And then I'm playing with it, like it felt so weird, but it's like, why you gotta be rude like that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm thinking it's normal. I didn't know. It's the first time me living in the South. I had no clue. But I'm saying, I'm a human just like you. I make mistakes. There's things that I don't know. Don't sit there and try to embarrass, make yourself look cool, or have some type of swag about yourself or whatever. Nah.
Right.
She was mad corny for that. Like, people on the pulpit, they gotta realize, you know what I'm saying? Like, how they treat people. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Just because you up there, like it's not like you this superior being when you up there on the pulpit. Yeah, we gonna give you respect. You know what I'm saying? All day because of what you do, who you are, man, woman of the cloth, whatever you want to call it. Absolutely. But at the end of the day, you still bleed like I bleed. You still gotta breathe like I breathe. You know what I'm saying? You're not on God's level. Don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Treat me like a human being.
And
definitely.
I feel like a lot of pastors or leaders, whoever it is, um, in the church, if they feel like the musicians ain't doing something right, even if it's like a certain moment, like they casting out demons or like just differentiating the atmosphere from a praise break or to like a, you know, a worship feel, like a lot of preachers or leaders and pastors, bishops, whatever you want to call it, like, bro, only way to allow your musicians or whoever is playing for you that you paying, like, to learn is like walk them through it, even in those moments. Like, yo, I feel this in this moment. Like flow here. Like, and I would say this, like, I love them to death. I am who I am today to an extent, like, because my uncle Calvin Newton, Apostle Calvin Newton, bro, like, I mean, I never got paid like playing there at all. It's family church. But bro, I learned how to actually flow because he never embarrassed me. He never just called me out on the mic unless I was like on my phone playing while I was preaching. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, he just like, hey, this is a moment of worship. So I knew how to just flow. I knew how to do whatever, you know what I mean? But musicians, you got a job too. I gotta pay attention. You know what I mean? But
Absolutely.
I mean, I
you
agree with what Will said. I think the big thing is respect because the exact same way the preacher can get up there and try to call out a musician when he might not do what he needs him to do in that moment. A lot of some of these musicians that actually know they work could call out some of these preachers because a lot of times these preachers ain't saying nothing.
hey,
So the exact same way you can sit here and try and clown, a musician can sit here and clown a pastor that don't know how to preach.
mhm,
Or what would it look like every time you say something that's not biblical and you got a musician that shout that ain't right?
Exactly.
You're gonna look right now, it's gonna be a problem, right? Every time
uh,
you say something that's not biblical, and you be like, that ain't right, that ain't in the book.
you know,
You know what I mean? It goes both ways because sometimes if we keep it a buck, if you take away the music out of some of these moments at church and just listen to what the pastor or preacher is saying,
They really ain't
they
saying
sound
nothing.
crazy. And sometimes they only sound decent because there's music behind. You could put music behind almost anything and it'll make
anything.
what you saying sound.
Say it
You know
again.
what I mean?
Say it again,
You could put
Pastor
music
Ray.
behind almost anything and it'll sound all right. But if you take the music away and it's just you, folks might realize you sound kind of silly. So it goes both ways because a lot of these musicians, if they really wanted to, could turn around and give it right back.
You know what?
Exactly.
I just had a thought, man.
What's that?
What you said was just so serious, bro. That's why these pastors need to do appreciation services for these musicians and stop playing around. Like, they need they need to appreciate these
They don't need no
folks.
appreciation, sis. I do feel
Hold on,
like
I'll be right back.
They need to appreciate these folks.
why? Why? Yo, Trout,
No. Why? Why you?
Ray, you gotta grow up,
Why you
bro.
They
got that
yo, look at
picture,
his
bro?
picture. Bro,
Mm.
I'm saying, bro, we coming from home off our jobs to play at these Bible studies and just get disrespected. Appreciate me. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And I
Appreciate
feel
these
pastors,
boys.
bishops, they need to have better relationships with their musicians, especially their MD, their organist. The relationship has to be better. And like it's that respect, it gotta be there. It gotta be both ways. Like we played, me and DJ, we played for Bishop Plummer for a decade, bro. Decade. He ain't never one time. Never one time from the pulpit called us out on anything. Not one time.
And we was some,
Even when,
even when we were some badass kids.
yeah, even when I fucked up on convention, we'll just leave it like that, and I had to be sat down. He ain't come to me like no jerk. He was real with me. He's like, we all make mistakes, this and that, da da da. I'm gonna have to sit you down, this da da da. Like, bruh, like that's he treated me like a human.
You
Cause
talking about Bishop Plummer?
Bishop
Yeah,
Plummer,
Bishop
you know what
Plummer.
it is? Yo, preachers do that they are doing this, they're doing the same shit that they coming at you for. Like, bro, I seen too much not to believe that, bro. And I've heard too much not to believe that. Like, treat me like a human being. I agree with Will. You gotta have a good relationship. I don't know no sports team that their head coach doesn't have a good relationship with their star player that won a title.
Right.
I don't know one. I don't care what you're playing, football, hockey, basketball. I don't care what it is. Soccer. Yo, your head coach has to have a good relationship with your star player. It's just the same thing from in church. I feel like pastors or the bishop has to have. It should be no middleman that y'all gotta have, especially if you travel with the dude, especially if you're his personal musician and you on the road with him, and you gotta have that because that camaraderie, that chemistry will spew out into when he's playing organ keys and you're on the you're on the pulpit delivering your word or you're ministering, or if it's time, then guess what? Then you don't have to have a moments like the video. Matter of fact, and I get it. That wasn't his musician. Travel with your musician. Stop being cheap. Stop being a
Yeah.
broke nigga. Travel with your musician if you're gonna complain. Or have a
Or
conversation with him prior. Like, this is what I need to
mhm.
flow.
Or you're gonna find yourself on a Trent Butler podcast.
Oh,
Promise you I'm gonna slide him your name and see what you find.
Hold up. Gotta go.
Oh my God.
Yeah, talk to me right. Are you gonna find yourself on a Trent Butler live stream?
Come on,
Oh
man.
wow.
Tell you that right now.
I'm not touching that. But anyway,
Yeah, you're gonna be on a chin check Friday. Keep it up.
definitely about respect though. Like, I mean, I don't know if it's that bishops and pastors they don't realize how important the music department is, bro. Because if you look at it, your music department, like, okay, we'll say this, your membership, bro, is highly reflected upon how good your music department is. I'm sorry. I don't care what nobody say. If you got like two, three people showing up to church or something, you probably got an ass music department. Um,
Yeah.
but if it's flooded every Sunday, I guarantee you them boys is hitting. Pause. They hitting.
You're
At
right.
least in the type of music that they playing.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Like, gonna
Mm-hmm.
keep it a buck. Like the music department is so important. You got the word and then you got the music. Like, I'm sorry. I don't put nothing before them, like nothing between them. It comes, the word, whoever's preaching, the pastor, and then the music. Like,
A lot of time the music is already setting the tone by the time the pastor gets up there.
And it's
A lot
easy
of these
for him.
churches is really starting with the sermon. So it's like, yeah, the music is what's starting when everybody comes in. It's the music that's really getting everybody right. And honestly, I forget who said it, but it's the truth. The music, even though I don't want to say one is more important than the other, one you're offering, the music is what we offer up. The word, we're not preaching to God. The word is for the people.
mhm,
So, real talk, the praise and worship is what we bring into God. The
that,
word is what the pastor is giving to the people. So, let's keep it a buck.
mhm,
And keep it a buck. Just because you offer it to God don't mean he have to accept it. So, if you have a good praise and worship team, a good music department, and they giving up like a good offering and you mistreating that, mm,
exactly.
Yeah.
you're gonna be on the chin check Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Now, and if you got a pastor that's that you got a relationship with, cool. But for these preachers, these guest preachers that want to talk crazy, bro, I ain't got no chill for y'all. We catch these hands as soon as you finish. You catch these hands, bro. 'Cause you ain't talking to me crazy.
Take the air out
Like,
of them van tires. See how you get home.
ah,
Yeah, man.
uh,
But yeah, I hope homie wasn't discouraged, man. Cause we seen it in person. I mean, when of course we saw the video, but man, I hope homie wasn't discouraged because, like Contrell said, you don't know if they hired him, if he was a member of the church. You don't know what he was going through that day, like, or in his just in the season of his life, bro. But yeah, man. Will, you brought up something, man. While we're still talking about musicians, the struggle of musicians, what musicians have to go through, right? To I don't remember, is it to appease the church or to come through for the church to do their job for the church? Can you explain that?
Basically, yeah, all the things like people don't realize all that musicians do go through um within ministry, bro. Like it's like even from back, you know what I'm saying, when I was playing, like, you know what I'm saying, there was a lot expected of you. Like, let's just say you was playing at a church, you know what I'm saying, especially back then. It was even worse back then, I would say, than now. But like you got paid whatever you got paid, you know what I'm saying, if you got paid, and then it don't matter. There was an extra service or extra rehearsal or whatever, you had to show up, no extra pay, no nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not only that, just other things, when it came to like, you know what I'm saying, waiting to get your money, waiting to get your check. You know what I'm saying? Like playing for the church, you know what I'm saying, taking your time out. You know what I'm saying? Of course it's for God, but you know what I'm saying, if we settled upon something like, as men, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
be a man about it. Like what I'm waiting for to get, you know what I'm saying, what I'm expecting from you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times I even see it even now. People after they get off their instruments at the church done, they all walked out, but you still got a musician or two there waiting to get paid. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like musicians really as important as sorry, messing up my words, as important as they are, like they're just really sometimes mistreated. Like I'm gonna just be honest. There's some musicians out there that they got good church homes, they take care of them and they understand, but a lot of musicians they be getting done dirty. Like I'm not even gonna lie. I know of a musician, I'm not even gonna say it. Uh he basically was the pianist. He had to make tracks for them. He played drums sometimes. I remember one time he asked them to move. The church asked him to move a printer. They be had him taking out the trash and stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? They churches be going over and beyond sometimes for no reason. Like, and I don't think you should do that. Like, I think they're just not held in, high esteem where they should be. To just be honest, like there is, you know what I'm saying, sending praises and offerings up to God, like Ray was saying, absolutely. Like that's them. That's their job. Like why why are they not important? You know what I'm saying? Why are they not, like, I don't get it. It should be like I said, the pastoral staff, whoever's going ahead and bringing forth the word, whatever, and then the musicians. They're a vital point of the service. Like we got to start treating them better. That's all I'm saying. Like what? Like y'all, do y'all disagree? I mean, y'all still playing in.
Nah, I don't. I definitely. I don't disagree, but also at the same time, because this is like we were speaking about. It's a relationship type of deal, and
Mm-hmm.
just like when we were speaking a few weeks ago, I can't remember if it was on the pod or in one of the group chats. The exact same way men are going to do what women allow, and vice versa.
Right.
Some of these musicians, some of these churches is only getting away with what you allowing them to get away with. So when you don't set like that boundary,
Right.
you kind of set the precedent that okay, well, we can overstep in certain situations because you gotta sometimes you gotta make it known. It's like, nah, I'm not cool with this, or I'm not cool with that. And it's different too, like if it's like say like it's your home church or whatever. Yeah, of course, I'll take out the trash, I'll shovel, I'll do all that stuff. But for a lot of these musicians, especially when it's more so like a job and not necessarily like a home church type of thing, any job has a job description. And don't ask me to do nothing that's really outside my description because that's not what we agreed on. So at the same time, it's like, yes, the musicians are very important, but at the same time, the musicians, I feel sometimes you gotta stand up for yourself.
True.
Sometimes you can't allow the church to necessarily walk all over you. I'm not saying don't be willing to help out a little extra here and there, but you gotta know where there's the boundary. There's gotta be a line somewhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but why do you think that is though? They take it. You think they're fearful for their jobs or whatever?
I
Thousand
think
percent.
sometimes it's because that church check is probably like their main source of income, and you probably don't want to mess that up. And I think it's different when it's like you don't necessarily need the income from the church. Like say you already say like the church is just something like you kind of you get paid for on the side, but you have say like a regular 9 to 5 that really pays your bills, keeps your lights on, puts the food on the table, keeps the clothes in your closet. I think it's different when that's the situation, and then you have a church that may be okay, this is going to be an extra 300 400 on top of what I've already brought in for the week. But when all you have is the church check, I kind of feel like yeah, they're because they're probably afraid to lose it.
Mm.
So they kind of let the church maybe get away with a little bit more than they should. That's my opinion. I don't know why. And maybe and some people are just passive. Some people just aren't that type to just say no. Some people
Mm-mm.
don't want to be seen as like the jerk or the unwilling one. But I think it's a combination of a couple things. Passive character. Maybe that church check is all they really have, so they just gonna do whatever.
Mm.
Because what you gonna do? Call OSHA?
Right.
There ain't no union
Yeah.
for from church musicians. You know what I mean?
Control, if you're talking, we couldn't hear you.
Or you got a certain type of connection with that pastor, but we're not gonna go there.
Why not?
Ah! Ah!
Oh my.
And
Come
we're
on.
moving.
And we're moving
Moving on. Yo, but
Yo.
last thing, let me give my 2 cents on what y'all was saying. I agree with everybody with everything y'all said. Y'all, I can't remember who said this in the chat, but I agree with this, and I felt it need to be said on the potty. Um,
Mhm.
that musicians, saying you're burnt out and you're tired because you're getting pulled on from the church 24/7. I agree with you when all you're doing is music. But if you're volunteering to be an armor bearer, what is it, armor bearer? If you adjutant, if you're a janitor, if you're volunteering to do all this extra stuff, stop blaming it on music.
Right.
Stop blaming the church because you're saying, yeah, they're pulling on me, so I got to do this track for them. I got to do these stems, or I got to do this rehearsal. But you're not mentioning, oh, I got to go clean the church. I got to go because pastor got to preach, so I got to not only play, I got to make sure he has juice, water, a cape. Like I gotta make sure he gets home. I gotta drive him 2 hours out of state. Like you're not
Mhm.
mentioning that because you're only mentioning so you're telling a half truth. Like I wish musicians would stop doing that because I've seen it too much. I've heard it a lot as well. Not only in Connecticut, I done heard it living in Memphis. I done heard it living in Atlanta. Like, 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 call a spade a spade. Tell the truth. Like, I hate when people give a half story because it's making us look stupid. To be honest,
Mm. Yep.
it's making us look stupid. But yeah, man, that's all I got for that, man.
Yeah, I mean, bro, like you said one thing too, like, I gotta make a track. Like, I, I, we don't got time to go into this, but bro, like, when we talk about making tracks nowadays, bro, if you not scoring out the whole song,
Mhm.
if you just putting a shaker and a little weak clap, you know, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You do a little weak
Back
clap.
about the
Yeah, you,
love with me.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we tore that up at the wedding, bro.
Yeah.
Nigga. But bro, like making click tracks, little percussion tracks,
That
and
ain't
cracking
stems.
out records,
No,
that
that's
ain't
not stems.
nothing, bro.
That's a
Like,
loop.
bro,
Or no, hold
I
up.
don't, I
Hold up.
barely
Downloading on
multi
multi
tracks
tracks ain't stems either.
or hitting up the homie and say, "Yo, you got this, bro."
We talk about
That's
sitting there
exactly what I
creating,
do.
but we're talking about
Bro,
creating stems from the beginning, making your
from the
own
beginning,
Nah.
do
stems.
that.
So if you're not
Your
doing
So
own
I hit
that,
intro.
DJ. I say, DJ, you got this? I said, nah. I said, all right, I'm going to multi tracks. They about to get this 9.99.
go ahead, Control.
Nah,
Sorry to interrupt you.
multi multi tracks. Them tracks be like $30, bro. Legit. $30. But bro, like we be it's I barely play keys in church. But if I know I'm about to go do a worship night or do like praise and worship somewhere, bro, I would like literally make my own joint. Like or I'll take the stems that I do got from the regular record, cancel out that music and make my own stuff, bro. Like dudes is not doing that these days.
No, you gotta edit. Oh my gosh. We gotta edit this whole gosh.
Yo, because Cantrell almost had me
Me
for a
too.
second. He almost had me. Then I saw that he,
I
he
hate
couldn't
this
hold it
nigga.
together.
Yo, I hate Control, yo.
He almost had me. He
I
almost
hate
had me.
Control, yo. Oh shoot.
Yo.
Oh
Oh my
shit.
God.
More grace.
And then this nigga Will.
Damn.
Oh man. All right. Let's
But yeah,
try.
yo, I only know one musician that like really out here to make, you know, tracks, man, with big intros and just tracking out the whole song, like scoring the whole record, like other than myself, bro. Because I'm, you know, I do that. That's what I
Yeah,
do.
that's right. Pat
But
yourself on the back, my brother.
nobody listen. But only person that I know, man, Beethoven, the great DJ Brown, man.
I
Like,
appreciate that, bro.
eh,
Hey
yeah,
man, you
he
got
just
you got
incredible, man.
you gotta make you gotta make a song, especially if it's a song people been doing and it's a popular song and it's 5 to 10 years, even 15 years old. You want to make it you. You want to make it
But
you,
but
man.
but but notice every church. I don't care if it's like I don't care what denomination it is, bro. Every church is like doing the kind of like the same rotation of songs.
Oh, thousand
But if
percent.
I click on every church live and they doing the same arrangement, the regular arrangement, I'm not watching your church no more, bro. I'm not.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not. Like you like if you got a banging uh music ministry or band or whatever, y'all gotta put y'all mental heads together. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all ain't gonna get me with that. But
Word.
y'all mental heads together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like like to really come up with some arrangements. And from from what I know, DJ and Will, y'all used to do that back in the day, though, right?
We
Yeah.
we no cap, yo. We were the first to start putting R&B, hip
Yeah.
hop, fusion, jazz, tracking it out for
Dance
Sunday
music.
morning. Run it on the MPC, song mode on the MPC. We ain't had laptop yet. We ain't had none of that. Excuse me. We literally
BS, right?
we did before even before the VS. It was the MPC, bro. MPC, we had all our modules, had a patch bay, a MIDI patch bay, an audio patch bay. We ran everything through there, bro. We used to do the song. Y'all know the song Zion is calling. We used to do
Mhm.
that. We put I'm Every Woman in that joint. And then we put Billie Jean on it afterwards. Like we was doing that first, bro. We were doing that first.
Like when
And
freaking Rodney Jerkins and what's her name? Brandy got together and they did that. Which album was that? I forget which album was,
Full
but
Moon.
he had the filters on the end of that joint. Like we heard that. We was doing that in church. Like
Yep.
what?
We
Like
were doing
filtering
it.
out the we was doing all of that stuff. And we was kids.
No cap. You can ask
But I think
anybody. Go
no, go
ahead. Go
ahead,
ahead.
DJ. Go ahead.
I was
No, I
No, I'm
was
saying
just
saying
gonna say
it's just oh God, we gotta edit
it's
this
it's
shit now.
all right. No, I think we
But
should
yeah,
keep.
like, I was just saying, bro, talk like you want to keep it. I don't care. We can keep it,
Yeah.
but yeah. But the thing is like, yeah, today it's just lazy now. For one, you're playing easy CCM music, playing the same chords, the
Don't
same
get them
progression,
started.
same type of words.
Will, who they gotta stop listening
Body
to?
stop listening to freaking Travis Green, Jonathan McReynolds. You hear that new Jonathan McReynolds? No, listen to worship all the time. Like, bro, like do something different. There's more than just that type of music that you could sing for praise and worship, and then flip it. Stop being lazy. You picking the easiest songs and you sitting there tracking them or playing them verbatim, or you think you are, but you
Mhm.
really playing the wrong chords. Like it don't make no sense to me. Like
Wrong chords, wrong
expand,
voicings,
yeah, expand your imagination, man. It don't
and
have to sound like the record. It really
and,
don't. Have fun
and
with it.
musicians. Stop. CCM and trap aren't one and the same. Stop. Like stop. Just because you do a CCM song don't mean you gotta trap it out. Stop.
Mm.
but that principle really extends even beyond the church though. This idea of taking a song and kind of flipping it and making it your own, it goes way beyond the church. Because then when you look at like people like Adam Blackstone, that'll take a song and then they'll flip it, and it's something crazy. Like I think Adam's doing the Super Bowl for Usher, ain't he?
At least if he's not playing, he's probably consulting.
Exactly. So speaking of that, we already know that that principle might very well be in full effect come Super Bowl Sunday. So I already know when you combine that with Usher and his standard of performance,
Mm-hmm.
and then you bring in he got features because he got Jay-Z he could bring in, he got David
Lil
Guetta,
Jon.
he
Lil
got
Jon.
Juicy J. You know, I heard I heard from a little birdie
Mm-hmm.
that he might be doing Same Girl, and he might be bringing out the Piper R&B for the Super Bowl halftime show. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
Man, please. Usher would get
Telling
canceled
you
so
right
quick if
now.
he brought out R. Kelly.
So quick.
Listen,
For the
I'm here for it
culture,
too.
bro.
I'm here
That
for it
resonance.
too.
Oh, wow, yo.
I'm here for it too.
Yo, how listen, how crazy would it be if they bring out R. Kelly and his prison jumper for one song? Super Bowl halftime. That would be crazy.
Wait,
Dun, dun, dun,
I
dun, dun.
saw a video. I thought he was out of prison. He's not. He got
Nah,
out, right?
that
Nah,
nigga ain't
I
get
do.
out.
he's fighting for his life.
I would watch his biopic though. That would be fine.
But
Nah,
no, man.
they should at least feature
Listen up.
him. Got like send a video in there, like a camera in there, feature him like that way, bro. Put him on an LED wall. That would
Listen,
be crazy though.
yeah, they done that
Solid.
before with different artists. Usher actually they recorded Shine on Usher's Confessions album. Shine was in jail for that whole Diddy situation. He took the fall for Diddy. He recorded his verse in that, and then someone else. I want to say it was
He did
DMX.
what?
He took the fall for that shooting that lady in the face in the club in that New York nightclub.
Oh,
Yeah,
Ah,
Shine did all that time for that because she said Diddy had the gun. She said she saw that Diddy had the gun, but
oh snap.
and some others were saying that too. With other witnesses were saying that, but when somebody steps up and say, "Hey, it was me," you got listen, cool. But going back to the Super Bowl, man, Usher straight gonna kill that, man.
Hmm.
Oh my God, I believe it's gonna be one of the best halftime shows we will experience. I think it will be top five.
Might be the only reason I watch it.
nah, it's definitely gonna be fire, bro. Like Usher is like the craziest performer like there is right now. Like, aside from Chris Brown and
And
um
Cantrell Rakin.
I mean, you
Johnson.
have to say that, bro.
You
Like,
tell them you're a worshiper, Doc.
I'm a worshiper, but I am a praiser too.
Yeah, I seen you the other
Oh,
day with the
I thought
Bobby
you was gonna
Brown
say
bop.
Oh, you seen that? You watched
You
it?
seen the Bobby Brown bop? I'm like,
right.
okay.
Nah,
New
but
BB,
bro, like,
the new Bobby Brown.
wow, that's crazy. But yeah,
Yeah,
man, like
go ahead.
Usher is like, first of all, he got at least do half a Confessions album, bro. Like
Mm-hmm.
that
Do a good
record,
chunk of
bro,
that. Yep.
got
Catalog
to.
is crazy.
So let me ask y'all this: if he doesn't bring a feature out rather, he's still gonna kill it in your eyes, or y'all gonna feel like y'all was cheated?
Yeah,
Now his stuff
He'll
is
still kill
fire.
it.
He's
He can
gonna
still
bring
kill it.
bro, he did that whole Renaissance
I
joint
I
alone, bro.
I saw
it.
somebody say,
Um,
"What you say, Will?"
I guarantee you, Alicia will be there.
Oh, Alicia. I think before Alicia be there, Lil Jon and Ludacris gonna be there for lovers and friends,
Yeah,
and yeah, but
maybe
yeah,
for you.
lovers and friends, yeah. I well, I
I
know they
love
probably
Jon.
can't do I've been knowing you for a long time, shorty, but it never crossed that verse is crazy too. Everybody knows it, black and white, Indian, Asian, they all know it, bro. So, but nah, absolutely, I believe I'm with y'all. He gonna kill it, whether he has a feature or not. Um, I believe his band is playing, and they're gonna add pieces because I'm sure Natural's gonna have something to do with it because Natural is just Usher's guy when it comes to music, and sure they're gonna talk to Adam. I'm sure
No, he still play for him. Natural still play for
he
him.
doesn't play for him. He's his guy.
No, okay.
Yeah, he's his guy. Like yeah. So yeah, man. Anything else y'all want to talk about or want to say before we dub out?
Nah.
Mm.
Our hearts and minds are clear.
Man, I would say, man, this was a great episode, man. Like, man, if y'all ain't hip to this podcast, man, y'all need to tell your friend, tell everybody, man. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Who y'all think is the funniest? Put that down in the comment section. Like,
Exactly.
I mean, I know y'all wish y'all could hear the bloopers and the behind the
Ooh.
scenes stuff
Y'all don't
and
want to hear that.
No, y'all don't.
Some
Listen,
of y'all watching will be offended. Let's be 100 about.
it is what it is. Definitely. Hey, listen. I want to always shout
Like I'm
out.
gonna say it right. I'm gonna say what a name right now. It's gonna get bleeped out now. Make sure we bleep that out. Trash. Like we gonna bleep
Yo,
that out. Y'all don't know who I'm talking about now,
Come on,
but
man.
y'all all know who the person
Listen,
is.
yo,
I'll say it
before
again.
we go, two things. Shout out to Tamron
crazy.
Harton for the graphics. Thank you, man. Love you. TH5 Media, hit them up. And also, we
For
need you
sure.
to do what Contrell said: like, share, subscribe, and tell
Absolutely.
somebody. Come on,
And
just
also,
tell a friend.
How many bodies?
leave in the comment
Everybody.
section what you want us to talk about. Anything on y'all hearts and minds, what y'all want us to discuss, you know what I'm saying, get our takes on, hit us up in the comment section. Let us know. Or
Facts.
just say something. Stop
Sky's the
being
limit. We talk about any and everything on this podcast, man. So don't be afraid. We'll talk about it.
Bro.
Anything. What's the name you just said? Will?
That's crazy, yo.
All right, bro.
Dedication.
We
Yo, what?
all right.
Yeah,
Oh
right.
my god. All right. Listen, yo. I need y'all to do what Pastor K said. Like, share, subscribe. Not only that, we need you to tell somebody. How many bodies?
Everybody.
My good friend Corey said.
Everybody.
Let's go. So,
Yeah.
man, this is from us. We thank y'all for watching this episode. Like we said, if y'all have anything y'all want us to discuss, rather, tell us. We got you.
Leave it in the comments. If you want to just say hi, say what's up, whatever, leave it in the comments. Leave us a message. You know what I'm saying? You want to get our takes on something? Go ahead. Or, you know what I'm saying? Just talk about, who's the funniest? It's like, we are taken, but who's the cutest? You know what I'm saying? Who looks sexy? You know what I'm saying? You want to look at Ray's guns or something, like when he's on, like he's talking about maybe he should oil up next episode.
Tell us.
Let us know. Whoever want Ray to oil up shirtless next episode, leave it in the comments. He gotta do it.
Nope.
He gonna do it.
Nope.
All right.
Nope.
All right.
Listen,
Out, Dave.
this is from your boy Dave Tobin, Pastor K, the future patriarch, and the voice of reason. We love y'all. We are Brody's Potty. Peace.
Later.
Awesome.
Y'all about to have a